Hi, Devil. What you doing over there?
Making marmalade.
Nice.
Your mother's recipe.
Who's teaching you how?
Oh,
Margaret, not.
Enough now, enough,
Hey,
David.
Margaret, here's the deal. I'm not going to videotape you, but anything you say on this video may
Be
used against you.
used against me in evidence.
be used against you in evidence. So,
So I have to keep my mouth
I
shut.
am cutting the
don't.
Seville oranges very, very thinly
I'm
after
doing them
they've
just
been
beautifully.
cooked. Thank
Just
you.
beautifully, Deb.
After
so you
cook
want
them
long,
for
thin
me.
slices, correct, Mom?
You're not quite that long. She's going to cut those in half.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
and we took the seeds out first.
The pips, as they
The
say in
seeds.
England.
Yeah.
Yes. There's an expression out there, you're the pip, which means you're not very good. Right, Mom?
I don't know.
I think I've heard that
not sure
before
if it-
somewhere. Yeah.
You're
So
the
how long?
pits. You're the pits, not
Want to
the
see?
pips.
Want to see what happens when you
Okay.
open it up?
Yeah.
And then you got all this.
Show us the pips.
There they are. You have to find them in there. And they're the same color, but they're a different
I
texture.
bet you those fancy nails you got are very good.
So
finish.
helpful. This is really what you need to do with your new nails.
Right. So how long have these been? What do you do prior to this stage, Mom? Do you
Cook
boil?
'em.
You cook them
You
for?
boil them in 5 cups of water.
No sugar, just them.
Or just them on their own for 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours. Wow.
And okay, so it's a
So
bag
that,
of oranges.
so that they're soft.
Okay.
No, you have to have 4 pounds of fruit, which includes 1 sweet orange and 1 lemon,
And the rest are Seville.
and the rest of the Seville oranges.
Where do these Seville oranges come from?
As far as I know, they
Seville.
come from Seville, from Spain, I
Is that a
think.
trick question?
Well, I'm not very worldly. I don't know
Hola.
where
I
Seville
don't
is.
know. I don't know if they even come from there.
I'm just a hick from Michigan.
All of a sudden, we're
Tell me where
representing
Seville
Spain.
They probably come
So
from
only,
Spain.
so Mom, only Seville oranges are what works
Yes,
best for
yeah.
marmalade?
Is that
Well,
because
for
they're
this kind
bitter
of marmalade.
or juicy? What?
I mean, some people make lemon marmalade and sweet orange marmalade, but
I'm sure there's all kinds.
there's all kinds of marmalade. But this is the kind that the English people like best.
Right.
Okay, so why these oranges?
What? Why do you use them?
Yeah, why these particular oranges? Are they?
Well, because I like that kind of marmalade.
But I mean, are they juicier or bitter or what's
It's the flavor. They're bitter.
the flavor?
You
Okay.
can't eat that. You try eating a little bit, you just hate it.
Try a little bit,
There's
Deb.
no sugar in it.
Try a little bit, Deb.
It's terrible.
It's not good. It tastes like lemon.
Yeah.
Oh no, actually,
It tastes like Seville orange.
it tastes like orange not ripe.
Well, it's oranges. That's how they are. Seville oranges. They've
So
got a
this-
particular flavor, and they're not sweetened.
And this is going to get cooked again, right?
It's going to get cooked with sugar now.
Okay.
So let's see what you're doing here. So all the parts that you cut up without the pips go in here. Good job, Deb.
Yep, long slices. About what,
Whoa.
2 inches long, I guess.
Let's see, Deb. Give us
And
a demo.
skinny. Okay, I'll do
All
it.
right.
I'll do an ideal one.
Don't put any weight on this end.
All right.
The
Okay.
supermodel of Seville oranges. Here she comes. She's gonna be the best.
Now yours
They do
from
have quite a
now.
lot of seeds, though.
Yours from now, Deb. If we forget how to make orange marmalade.
I've got the recipe. I'll give it to you.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay,
Well, we'll have the video to look back on, so
that's true.
it'll be helpful.
So it's gonna take how many cups of sugar? A lot of sugar. I
Yes,
guess, 'cause
12
this is
cups of
bitter.
sugar.
12 cups of sugar?
Whoa! Oh my goodness! But you're making a lot, right? This is not a little bit of jam. This is a
Well,
lot of marmalade.
Hopefully, it won't be all that much.
Wow.
Well, make enough, Deb, so you can send a jar to your mom.
Yes,
Okay,
I've
so
got a
this is
lot
the
of jars
kind
in the oven.
I think that's
Is
like.
that the length we're
And the
looking for?
jars that
I
won't be
think
boiled,
so.
David.
Ask your mom. Is this the ideal
I
sort
think
of?
that's fine. Yeah, that's
Okay.
perfectly
All
fine.
right. Well, we brought a little jar, so we'll have to boil
Tiny,
it.
Well,
yeah.
I've got tons of jars there. I think you'll find there's enough.
Well, we'll treat
And I
you.
am cutting out these little things because I don't think anybody wants
me
those
that.
No, you don't want to eat
on
that.
your toast.
No,
Let me
you
see.
don't.
Right?
Let me see. Hold still.
Every
hold
orange
still.
has
I'm
one of
sorry.
those.
Oh, those.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
a little navel.
Hopefully
Oh, yeah, you gotta get
David-
rid of those.
Hopefully David took them out.
Hopefully David did that on his. But, you
Oh
know,
no, I wasn't told that at the start. Nobody told me that at
to
all.
use a little bit of independent thinking here,
Well,
David.
there are things that you don't think.
Well, I
people
thought they'd been boiled so long it didn't matter. 2.5 hours, for goodness sake.
Have you never had marmalade on toast?
Well, I didn't look for the. I just looked for pips. I didn't look for the navels.
Okay, well,
Hopefully the bowl
it'll be okay.
All right. So have we covered everything that goes into this process, Mom, or what are we missing here? What else happens?
It's a little bit like
Well,
pumpkin.
the first thing that happens is that pot goes on the stove with
This pot
5
here
cups
goes on
of-
the stove. All right.
with 5 cups of fluids. Some of it I've saved from
Right.
before, and I have to make it up to 5 cups.
Gotcha.
And don't be taking a video of me. I didn't
Oh,
want that.
sorry. Oh, yeah. You didn't give me the sign the waiver for.
And
It smells good. It smells like oranges.
and then the sugar's warming up in the oven, and the jars are all in the oven.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you mean by warming up in the oven? That's
Well,
confusing.
they don't have to be very warm.
No, the
but sugar
sugar.
has to be warmed a bit.
Just in a bowl?
It's in two jugs.
I'm gonna look in the oven. and see
Okay,
what's
yeah.
going on here.
Right.
Careful,
know that.
nothing's falling out.
Oh, I see. Look at that. The sugar is warming in the oven, Deb, in big. Oh, there's the jars.
That's 12
This is quite a procedure.
It is. It's taken a little while this morning and a little bit last night, and
And the day you buy the oranges.
Oh, yeah, you have to.
So it's quite a production.
Go
Oh,
on.
last one.
hooray!
I told you she'd be good at this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Assembly line work.
All right.
And then you might not like marmalade made with Seville oranges when it's made. That's
Oh,
the
no, I
problem.
Well, I hope your mom
I like
doesn't.
marmalade.
Because some people don't.
Deb, I hope with the jar we send to your mom doesn't have that navel that I neglected
Oh,
to take out. That's
there
gonna.
probably weren't any, David. That was probably the navel orange.
Well, if I would have saw
No,
it.
I'm finding it on a lot of them, actually.
Oh,
but,
are you? Oh, dear.
Yeah. But I think boiled down, you won't even...
Well, we'll just take it.
Notice.
Well, if there's a navel in there, my apologies. I wasn't fully trained when I started that job.
Okay.
But I can hold a camera steady.
Nice
That's
one.
my superpower, Deb.
Unlike so many of the people we see filming when we're out at live music events, and they're dancing and drumming, and the phone is shaking up and down.
Sorry, I was just reading some posts that came in on my phone. I got very distracted here.
That's all right.
So, what else? I'm going to end this video shortly here because we're up pushing 8
Well, did we
minutes.
say we have what we have to do?
Well, no,
All
we
the way
didn't.
to the end? Sterilize jars and wax on
yes,
top.
the jars have been boiled because they're not. They're just ordinary jars, the ones that I've used before.
Right, so you boil the jars.
And
so they're
then I
sterilized.
heat up. I've still got to melt the wax.
Okay. The wax is what you use to seal them
Yeah,
rather
I'm
than
going
a
to seal
lid.
them with wax and just put a regular lid on.
And how long will they last in the cupboard like that?
Well, they seem to last forever.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I've just finished the last one from 2 years ago because we didn't do them last year.
Well, that was pretty much
There.
forever. So you're all done in there, Deb. That's done. So this is what we've ended up with.
Yeah, now
And,
we got to stick them.
here's-
Now
here's the
we
tips.
put them in the. Now we put them on the stove to warm up, and then we add the sugar when it's boiling.
Okay. Well,
Okay, so this is.
So you add some water to this?
We add 5 cups of. This is the stuff that got left over. Where are you?
Deborah?
oh, I'm right there. Sorry.
Deborah, hurry. I'm up to 9 minutes.
So there's. That's. I would say that's 3 cups there, isn't it?
What is that?
This is the stuff that boiled it up with it.
Oh, okay.
Plus, and now I've got to add a bit more than this, you see. So that's 3 cups, would you say?
Can I pour that in there? That
I
is,
think, is it only a 2 measurement? I can't tell from here. Well, we'll look
That's
at it when it's
3,
empty.
and
Is it
then
3?
I want 2 more cups.
Okay.
all right. 2 more cups going in.
And then we turn it on to,
Put it on to high.
for now.
Let that boil for how long, Mom?
Once it boils, you turn it down.
Simmer.
And
Boil
then,
it, simmer it for.
well, after it's boiling, you add your sugar.
Gotcha. the sugar that has been warming in the oven
Yeah,
on
and
215 degrees.
and then after that,
Yeah.
it should cook in about 20 minutes.
Okay. And then that's it. It goes in jars.
And then it goes in jars.
Okay. Nice.
Do you want to turn that back burner on?
This front one. This one. The back one.
That's the wax.
How high? How hot?
Put it on high until it boils.
All right. Oh, there's the wax. Oh, so you got water underneath there. I see.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of
There's a big
there's a
procedure here.
certain amount of prep goes into it.
Absolutely. That's anything good. Hey, stop. That's the one I missed.
No.
Came to the surface. It's our lucky day. The navel.
Hopefully it's the only one. Well, you didn't do too many.
No, I only did one.
Really? One orange? That's all you did?
I kind of suck at that job.
You did more than one jar, David. You did more than one
Orange?
orange.
Well, maybe 2 or 3.
You did 2 or
I
3.
think 2.
If I see any more, I'll take them out.
I know it'd be good.
Okay. So, good job, Dad.
So we're done. So do you want a coffee or a tea or?
Yeah, I'd love a coffee or a tea.
Yeah, which one?
Deborah Wolf, you know,
Coffee would be
our
lovely.
marmalade expert.
I am. Well, I'd need the recipe, or I'd need to watch your video
Well,
again.
you're getting the recipe.
But
And
I'm
then
hoping
give
it's
it to you.
delicious. English marmalade. Woohoo! In Canada with Seville oranges. And that's international.
All right.
There's way too many jars in the oven, but
Well, better too many than too few.
I thought that's
All right, Deb, say goodbye to all your fans. I'm signing
Bye,
off.
everybody.
Oh, I'm backing into the wall. Goodbye, Mom.
goodbye.
Good job. All right. So, Mom, what is Deborah doing
She's adding the sugar gradually
with a wooden
to
spoon?
the hot fruit and
This is how the marmalade is made. 12 cups.
Am I allowed to sing in this video?
Yes, you are. Please do.
Sugar, sugar, do 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 do.
Not too fast,
Honey,
Deb.
honey, do 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 do. I got so many sugar songs.
What's that line? You are my candy girl.
Yes, and then there's no sugar tonight in my coffee, no sugar tonight in my tea, and then there's brown sugar. There's a lot of sugar songs.
Right. So you're not just going to stick to one when you make this marmalade. You're going to give us a sample of all of them.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
But I didn't burn myself. It's not that hot.
215
So the
degrees.
sugar was heated up ahead of time,
Yes, 215
and the oranges were
How long
cooked,
did...
then pitted, then the liquid that they were cooked with was added back in with extra.
plus yes,
Mom,
five
how-
cups of fluid.
How long did you leave that sugar in the oven, you think,
And all
Mom?
this warm sugar.
Mom?
I don't know, David.
Hour?
About an hour.
About an hour?
Sugar,
Yes,
sugar.
I boiled all the jars,
Yeah.
and then I put them in the oven to keep them from, so that they're still fairly sterile.
Nice. Nice. This is the old school way of making marmalade.
This is the old school.
And so, Mom, where
So
did
it's
you...
Scottish, right? That's
Where
what
did
you're
this
telling
recipe
us?
come from again?
Well, it came from my mother, so I have no idea whether she probably got it from her mother, I imagine.
And her mother was from Scotland.
Yeah.
So this is a Scottish marmalade method.
It's Scotch marmalade. You call it Scotch marmalade.
All right. Well, I don't know. I'm just...
With Seville oranges.
Yes.
Well, that's
Scots
how
travel.
they have to. I mean, Scotch marmalade is Seville oranges. They
So
don't-
how many years ago would that have been when your grandmother was making these, do you
How
think?
do I know?
Well, come on, give me a guess. The 1800s, obviously,
Well,
right?
no, but around 1900.
Around 1900.
Well, that's when she would. I don't know. 19.
So this is
My
a
mother
rest-
was born in 1901.
It smells like potpourri.
Right.
That coffee's made for somebody there, isn't it?
Okay, beautiful.
Do you
No
want to
sugar
get one for the
tonight
next
in my
person?
coffee. No sugar tonight in my tea.
What do you take in it?
A little bit of sugar, actually.
Sugar, she says. Sugar.
All right.
I just added all the rest of the sugar that was in that.
Oh no!
They
Are we
need
out of
sugar.
sugar?
I, no, I haven't.
Yeah,
put
honey's
any sugar.
okay,
I
too.
haven't put any sugar in for you.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, good job, Deborah.
Do I keep stirring it the whole time while I put it?
No, you can let it go.
I can let
now
it go,
and- Yeah,
okay.
let it go.
So now this takes approximately 20 to 30 minutes, Mom, this
After
process?
it boils again,
Also, it needs to come up to another boil.
comes up to a boil, and then you turn it to, then it
Simmer.
simmers. That's your sugar.
For about how long again now? Well, come on.
Well, I don't know how long it'll take to bring it to
Well,
boil.
how do you tell when it's no? But
No,
how do you
once
tell
it's
when the
boiling, 20 to 30 minutes simmering. she
Yes,
said.
once it's boiling.
And then you cool it, and then jar it.
Well, then you put the jars when it can be hot.
It can
But you
be
said something about testing with a spoon. What's that test?
Oh, David.
to see if it's thick enough. You want the spoon to stand up,
You
otherwise
want
it's not cooked long
well,
enough.
not exactly stand up, but you want to pick it up and the fluid should stick to the side.
Here, pass me that spoon for a second.
Well, it's you
please.
can twist.
No, just
too
please,
early.
just
It's
please,
not
it's too
working.
early.
just please pass
It's
me the
running
spoon.
off.
Come on, don't fight with me on the video. So we stick this in,
Yes,
like
but not
this.
yet.
Two
and
against
then
one, David.
oh, I know, I got no hope of winning. So when it's done,
It'll stick.
it'll stick, not run off like that.
Well, it'll run off in two separate streams instead of one.
Ah,
Like
gotcha.
more like honey.
Okay, there's your spoon back.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to end this video at this point, and we will come back with part 3.
Toast and marmalade. That'll be
Cheers.
part 3.
All right, so Mom, this has been on the pot here now for about 35 minutes on a low boil. And what's the trick? You know it's done. It comes down
Well,
in.
it should come down in two drips. It was coming down in two drips. Yes.
I say, yeah.
See what I'm saying? It doesn't come down in a steady stream anymore.
Ah,
You see what I'm saying?
I see
Yeah,
what you're
it's thick
saying.
enough. Yeah.
Nice. That's how you tell.
That's how you tell.
Old school method.
So now we can turn it off and start. Where's that boiled up one? This is the one that's
That's
cooked.
the one.
We can just
All right.
we'll just let that cool a bit first.
And then you take
And
this,
then I just
this
take
cup
that
here,
and pour these into these
pour
jars.
it into these jars that are
Yeah, and,
Leaving room
sterilized.
for the
and then
wax.
the wax is in this thing here, and I will put it into that
right.
jug.
So this
there.
is melted wax on
Yeah.
a double boiler.
And that you gotta really watch.
Is this the wax here?
Yeah.
Arrow wax.
That's parallax.
Beautiful.
Very flammable.
Yeah, let's not start any kitchen fires. All right.
We'll just push this off a little bit to get it cool off a little bit.
Here, let me help you out here. Okay, so that'll cool down for a few minutes, and then we put it in the jars.
Then we'll put it in the jars, and then we can put the wax on top,
That's it.
and then we can put these lids on if we can ever find the right lids for the fried jars.
All right.
I thought, how am I going to do this? And I couldn't make them all go together, so they all went.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So how long does this typically like to cool before you do that now?
Well, just so you can stand it. Give it a few minutes anyway.
All right. All right. So Mom, this has been cooking for now over half an hour.
Right.
It's nicely gelled, and we take this sterilized jar.
More? A little bit more?
Nearly to the top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you don't have to hold it.
Okay.
Better put it down because you're going to hurt yourself. You're going to get burnt.
Should it be more?
That's
Or-
about right now.
That's
Let
good?
me
Okay.
film there. So there is the correct amount from the top for the wax to go in.
Well, about
Right,
that. It
Deborah
could
Wolf.
be a little bit more or less. Doesn't matter.
Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Nice job, Deb. Nice job. A little more.
It's a lot easier to do it if you leave it on the thing than getting yourself burnt.
It's a bit messy. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be neat, but it's a bit messy.
You can fill them all up afterwards, as all those others are needing filling. A bit more of these too.
Okay.
going to use those end ones next because they're ones I want to use for sure.
Okay. Well, we got lots. We're going to fill them all, I think.
I think we're going to fill them all, but
Yeah.
Those must be some of my chunks oranges. Rejects. You're pro at this, Deborah.
Oh, I don't know. I'm sure your mom would have been neater. It's kind of sticky, messy.
There's 12 cups of sugar in there, for goodness sakes.
don't worry about it because it's all on this tray that's got to be washed, so
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it all on
it's
the
not a
tray.
big deal.
Lots of yummy marmalade coming up.
Hopefully it'll be good.
I think we need more jars.
Oh, we'll have to use some here. We'll have to use your little one here.
We
it's
didn't
not
sterilize it
sterilized.
though.
Well, if you're going to eat it soon, it won't matter.
Well,
That's true.
we should at least wash it in hot water before.
Yeah,
we do it.
maybe. Is that from your house? Oh, okay.
We'll fill them all up and we'll see what we need.
I think I've done it already.
I think I've got one jar here that could be cooked with that.
Well, we can do more jars in a bit if that just sits
Well, let's just
sits in the pot for a little bit,
Well,
right?
they're not quite full yet anyway.
A little more in each one?
Well, some of them, yes, definitely need a bit more.
Okay.
They
Show
could
me
all be-
which ones. Like that one?
Yeah, that's good. They can go that full. These two are definitely needing. Yeah. And then these two. And this one. How much more have we got there? Enough for 2 jars?
I think so, yeah.
Well,
All right.
I may have to use more wax and melt some more. We'll see
You know what
how
I'm
it
doing
goes.
here, Deborah Wolf?
Something to do with hot wax.
I got some hot wax.
You getting rid of your unwanted body hair?
Well, probably not.
Let's
You
hope
need
not.
to pour that out because we might be using it again.
Okay.
Hot wax.
All right.
And the marmalade.
So here is the wax that we're going to use to seal the marmalade. So I'm going to carefully pour it into
Part makes me
there.
nervous.
Oh yeah, it should.
Okay, now quickly put it onto the
All right. So,
gently, just very gently, not too much.
show
Just
me how, Mom. Good.
That's good.
yeah. And then it'll need another little layer, so don't fill it too full.
After it sets. Nice job, David.
Trying my hardest.
I know, it's really hard not to spill.
Trying my hardest.
And everything's hot. Looking good.
I don't think you did this one. That's good. Okay,
All right.
now that needs to be kept hot,
So
so
we'll
Put
put
it
it
back
back
in the
in here.
pot, yeah.
Pour it back in here, Mom.
probably.
Otherwise you'll have a candle.
We don't want that.
Double boil.
All right, back on the heat.
Careful. Nice.
Do we have a lid for that? Is that this guy? And here, what's going on here, Deb? Still filming?
Yeah, we're sterilizing new
These
jars.
are getting sterilized.
Put the lid on it then.
All right, aye, aye, Captain Mom.